Hello. So I just came back after a massive failure. What is today even? It's not like super hot outside, it's like 15 degrees, but this flat overheats so much because there's no ACs in UK, like no one needs that usually. And this flat has like massive windows and a restaurant downstairs, and we can't like full on open the windows because of the cats. So this flat heated up to like 30 degrees, and my plan for today was to make candles like from waking up to like 7 p.m. or something. And I was like, I need to get out of the flat, I can't do anything here, it's too warm. I put a few ice cubes for the cats in the water because like it's hot, but they seem to be liking it. I don't know. What are you doing? Hi. And I was like, I want to do something outside, but I don't want to read because my eyes, I need to just like calm down and not get the headache back. I have this gift card for a bookstore for Waterstones, and I was like, so I'm gonna go and do that. So I spent like 40 minutes, not even lying, like gathering the books to like which ones are worthy enough for me to get. So I gathered those books finally, and I go to pay, and I forgot the bloody card. It's still on my desk. Oh, it was so typical. So I just came back now. It's now cooler outside. I think it's gonna rain, but the wind is like different directions, so still like not cooling the flat. So I'm hoping for it to actually get to like reasonable degrees inside so I can work. If not, then I might work on some label designs instead, because I need to do something. I'm getting really anxious, you know, when you're like, I need to work. Thought I'll check in because it's pretty funny in a sad way. I asked the cashier lady if I could take the photo of the books that I chose, and one of them was Only Human, which is the third part of the book that I'm currently reading, Waking Gods, and it was signed. So I don't know if and I saw that there's only 2 of those there. It's like a hardback, and it was really cheap for a hardback. It's $12.99 and signed. I don't know if I'm gonna find that anymore or not, but I'll go tomorrow. Super quick update, I actually need to go, but I'm reading Waking Gods, and I'm on page 152, and hello, 152, and I am so in love. Like, I'm so into it, I don't want to go. I haven't felt that in a while, and I actually been slumping recently, so this is great. I love it, and I just want to read. I just want to continue with this, but I have to go do live stuff. I don't like it. Hello! So it's actually... Okay, so it's actually raining, but your girl finally managed to get some books, which I will show you once I'm back. I just wanted to show you my favorite path when I go home. If I get the ability to walk past this way, I always take a heavy bag of books, more books, and some other things that I did not anticipate on buying on Primark, but that's just what happens when you go to Primark for a bloody umbrella. You come back with maybe something Harry Potter related, I don't know. Anyway, wait. That's the path, and I really like it because castle goes like overhead, and you just feel like a little bit small and insignificant because of the wind. Okay, this is dangerous. I'll speak to you later. Okay, I am back. I originally sort of thought I'm gonna do this as a, you know, book in a jar diary, like book diary for Scythe, but I realized that I'm not finished the book yet. So I decided to just make this like a normal reading vlog, and if I start the side that I started, I'll just like film different one on the side, which is gonna be interesting. But yeah, anyway, I want to make something to eat for myself because, well, obvious reasons. I'm hungry. One of my favorite things to eat when I'm just sort of wanting something, not like, honestly not a proper meal, but what is a proper meal? I basically use this instead of yogurt. I'm not really intolerant to dairy products. I didn't even try like on purpose to come off them, but I never really used that much of them either way. I like the taste of it better. So yeah, it's super quick and tasty to me at least. And also I got this from, I don't remember where it was, but I saw it. I think it was in the cup section in Tiki Maxx or something, but I saw it, I was like, I must have it because it's like so fun for these type of like dessertsy eats. But yeah, I just throw in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 tablespoons of this, always a banana, and whatever fresh berry I can get in the shop without selling out my kidneys. Like, fresh berries are so expensive here, and there's not like a proper farmer's market, and like it breaks my heart because I grew up next to like a massive one, and I miss all of the stuff that doesn't cost you like a mortgage. But yeah, it's blueberries this time. Yum, 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 yum. So excited. Food makes me so excited. Okay, let me just quickly show you what I got before I'm meeting my friend for a catch-up later today. So before I go and do some other stuff so I can be free to go and meet her, I want to show you some of the books that I got. Finally, successfully, I did remember the card. I think most excitedly, they still had signed copies of Only Human, which is, you know, the third book for the trilogy of what I'm reading. I think it's a trilogy at least. I'm reading Waking Gods, can see now. I love that their spine like writing is black on black. I don't know, I like that. This one is still like extremely beautiful. I love the UK covers way more than American, although I know some people really like the American ones. On the hunt for a hardcover of the first book because I actually listened to an audiobook of that one and I didn't get a hardcover when it was available, and now all I can find is the American and I obviously need them to match. So I'm on a hunt. If you find one that is not like, I don't know, some ridiculous 80 pounds for some reason, link it to me, please. Only Human is the third book, and as I said, I'm reading this and I am so in love. Like, it's just very intriguing and I like some concepts. I like the themes. It's a sci-fi, by the way. It's about scientists who find this huge metal giantess buried and they like put it together, and then it seems to be an alien type of metal that they never seen before, and it's all like existential, and I love the theme of this. But yeah, the third one came out recently. It's called Only Human. I really hope these stickers come off. The care I am taking with peeling the stickers, how I think heart surgeons operate. The price one comes off like way easier, so they should really just use the same type. And there it is. It's signed. Yay! Very excited to have that. I'm not like too crazy about like signed copies. I don't go like above and beyond to get one, but if given a chance, I'm clearly gonna choose one that's signed over the one that's not, so there's that. Then I got Renegades. This was the only book from the stands of buy one get one free that I sort of wanted to take. There was Leia on the offbeat, but I still don't know if I want to read it because she wasn't my favorite character, even though I did really enjoy Simon, but I don't know if it's like a one-off thing with the author kind of thing. I don't know, we'll see, maybe I will. Yeah, Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I read only one book by Marissa Meyer, and that was Heartless, and I really enjoyed the writing style. I keep forgetting that I read that book though. There were things that really annoyed me, but it was to do with the story, and it's a good thing that it annoyed me because I was supposed to be annoyed. But anyway, I got Renegades. I'm not gonna speak a lot about these because I might do a haul. So this one was the other one for buy one get one half price, and that is Thunderhead. This is the second part to Scythe. But the reason why I went and got one from there, because I think it's a bit more expensive. Everything is a bit more expensive. Usually I just go to Amazon because I can basically get 5 books for the same price of 4 books in the bookstore. If I'm one day like super rich, then of course I'm gonna go to bookstores because I want to help them out, because I love bookstores, obviously. But yeah, but I wanted to get this one because it has Waterstone's exclusive content inside, so obviously I wanted to snatch that. I don't usually buy a continuation to a book that I haven't read yet. I mean, I'm crazy in many ways, but that is one thing that I usually try not to do. I for some reason just have really high hopes for that, which is not a good sign, but I'm really hoping to enjoy it, and it had exclusive content, so I had to have it. I don't know what sort of exclusive content, but it had one. It's actually quite like a big book. Then I got the next tome for Full Metal Alchemist. I got it because it was actually very similar price to what is online. So this is the third one, which includes volume 7, 8 and 9. I haven't read the second one, but I wanted to pick something up as well because obviously gift card, needed to use it. And I was gonna buy this either way after I read the second tome, so I thought I might as well. And then very lastly, what I got with the gift card of mine was Got Blind. And this is our pick for the quarterly book club for the month of August, I think. Summer quarter. All I know is what Jade said during the live stream, that is supposed to be like the cruelty level is compared to Game of Thrones, and I love that, so really excited to read that. But I don't know much about this. It's an adult one though, so I'm super excited. I think it is multiple point of view, which is all like, it's hit or miss for me. I actually recognize what I don't like about, sometimes it works still obviously, but I think it's not the point of views that I mind when it changes, it's the point of place. So if it's a lot of point of views but also a lot of like kingdoms, like Game of Thrones, that sort of annoys me. But if it's like, what was an example, Six of Crows, where they're all just in the same place but you have like different people. And if it's not too many people, then it's like, it depends, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like talking bullshit down this, so I'm gonna stop. This one has like a child's face on it though, and I feel like, is that a spoiler? Because I feel like it could be a spoiler for the book that I'm reading. Stop that. Also, I wanted to mention one thing, that I had an eyebrow appointment, because usually I just do them myself, but sometimes there comes a point where you're just like, I give up, I need a professional to deal with this now. So I was at that point, so I got myself a brow appointment. I always just go to the Benefit Bar, because like Brow Bar, they are really good there. That's the only place that I'm like happy. One second. Mom was like, I want to be bad under the covers. Yeah, so I went to get my eyebrows fixed, and they said that 100% of what I'm gonna pay is actually going to a charity. It was for supporting women who experience domestic abuse. So I honestly just applaud Benefit for actually doing that. 100%, everything that I paid just went to that charity. It's amazing. Not a lot of brands do that, and I'm not saying that Benefit is my favorite brand ever, but it's so generous, so I just really applaud them. And I also got a mini of their mascara, and I got to choose which one. I don't even know why, they just do that, because I don't know, they just gave that. So, which is cool, because mine just happened to run out, and it's the same one that I'm using. So yeah, just wanted to mention that, because how cool is that? I had these things and all of them like lasted me for years, and it just at the same time everything's running out. So my concealer is running out, well actually my foundation is not, but it's really drying. I was trying Fenty Beauty one from like Rihanna's brand, and it's just not for me. I liked it for the first few days, like it settles beautifully, but it's just not for medium to dry skin, because it's just so drying. So I'm looking for a new one, but like I always don't get it right, and it's so annoying. I was using the Rimmel one, and I still do, but they don't have a shade light enough for me. I picked up this from L'Oreal because I wanted to get their, this is like non-bookish obviously, I wanted to get their True Match, I think, because that's supposed to be like dewy, I think, but they were out of light shades as well. So I picked this up, and I think this is like a BB cream tint. I'm assuming it's a BB cream, so excited to try that. I've never gotten like a proper BB cream because they always seem too dark on me. Story of my life. And I just picked up this concealer. Like I liked it before, but the packaging was horrible, and I think they renewed the packaging because it was like, it just got everywhere. I know people love this and swear by it, so I'm gonna give it another go. I'm gonna go do the stuff, and also the battery's flashing, so I'm gonna catch up with you later. Just wanted to show you where the cats are. So one is here, then another one's here. You guys very tired? Did you meowed all morning demanding food? It's very tiresome, I know, right? I just finished filming like a live mental health update thing, so I'm a little bit like drained, even though it is the morning. Are you kidding me? The battery's flashing. I'm just saying that because like both the batteries and the cards like all expired when I was filming the other one. 1 second. So it's currently the 11th of May, and I wanted to update you guys on my reading. So I finished Waking Gods, and I really liked it. We actually lose some of our favorite characters in this book. Obviously I'm not gonna say who, but I'm so like sad, and I thought like for sure my enjoyment is gonna like pummel, and maybe they'll like just a tiny bit, but I'm still really into it, and I am contemplating just grabbing the third one just now, because after a little bit of a slumpy mood, this really was enjoyable for me, which is like, you know, it's a really good sign. But I don't know if it's like overall am I out of the slump, or is it just this book and series and maybe I should continue. But I really need to start Sight soon, so I probably shouldn't. But I also didn't mention to you guys what I read beforehand. Did I? I don't remember. But I read The Wicked and the Divine. The art style is so beautiful. It's actually stunning. Look, it's so beautiful, but I felt like the story had like no meaning. Like I didn't understand why we're doing the things we're doing, and I'm still gonna continue, but I don't think I'm gonna try and find them somewhere in the library or something. I don't want to buy them. Maybe it gets much better, but the first one definitely was a bit like, what is happening? And I like ambiguous beginnings, and I like to connect the dots as we go myself. I love that kind of stuff, but there were no dots to connect. they just like threw us in there with no explanations even afterwards. I was just like, what is it? Why are we doing this? So it was a little bit disappointing, but it is beautiful. So I want to check out the next ones, but I don't want to pay for them. And then I read Misfit City, that I don't have the copy, but I'll put it somewhere here maybe. And that is supposed to be like a female version of the Goonies. I've never seen the Goonies, so I'm sure I've missed out on some references, but I still really enjoyed it. I really want to read the second volume. I think there's only 2 out, I'm not entirely certain, but I really liked it. I like that one better, even though I like the art style of that one less than this one. I think that's everything. I'm listening to the Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince at the moment, wherever I'm going somewhere, or I was cycling yesterday, so I did that there as well. I've now read Waking Gods, as you know. Look at my roots. Need to get done. Now, to stop myself starting the 3rd book, because I need to get on site, because it's the 11th and it's quite a big book, and I don't know if I'm still slumping or not and how long it's gonna take me. But I want to finish Nimona. Me and Nimona. It's not when I'm reading it. It's not like I'm not enjoying it. It's not comfortable to read, is what I'm gonna say. It doesn't bend properly and it just seems to be falling apart. I always put it down. I don't know what it is, but it's been in my like currently reading, when I'm not actually currently reading it, but like currently reading for like 4 months now, and I need to put a stop to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and read a little bit of that. Need to regain my energy, because as I said, I just filmed a video that's like a little bit draining. Then I should probably check if there's anything to pick up from the post. I have a video to film that I'm super excited about, because it's a Harry Potter video. What else is new? So that's gonna be fun. So I need to put my face on for that, and I also then need to go and work on my candles. When did I start this? Did I start this on a Thursday as well? Is this a week now? Is this a week of the vlogging? I don't know. I'm good at this. Okay, good news is that I actually sat down and finished Nimona. Woohoo! Honestly, it got really interesting at the end. It got a bit less silly, which is a thing that I didn't expect myself to ever say, that I liked it more than when it was like less silly. It got really touching and it ended in a very sort of like a sad way, which I appreciate. I like these sometimes. So in the end it wasn't as bad, and I just sat and went through it all. What I had left, it was like 50% or something. At the beginning though, I really struggled. I don't know what it was. Was it the mood? Was it the book? I don't know. Then I was like very convinced to, oh yay, it's still early, I have like all this time to do all of the things that I needed to do today. And then I got a cancellation for our Airbnb place that we tried to get for Yalk. So I'm going to Yalk, by the way. I'm so excited. This is gonna be my first one. I don't know if I've told that. Why do I not remember what I said here? But yeah, I'm going there. We're gonna meet with AJ when we're there, but because he has like people living around there, obviously it doesn't make sense for him to pay for the place. So me, Logan, because Logan's going because it's also a Comic-Con, so I'm assuming it's more there for that than the YA part. But yeah, I'm super excited. Jade is coming and Jess is coming, Jade's friend. I'm really excited to see Anissa from Fairyloot in the actual convention. I'm just really excited, but like I absolutely hate looking for places like to stay, because one, like we want to find something that's like relatively close so we don't have to like be lost in London, but also not to break our banks and stuff, because my current situation does not allow me to just like splash about. So yeah, interesting stuff. So I just sat and like I had to go through all of the other ones that are available. Nothing as cheap and as good placement wise. I don't know why that got cancelled. It was just, it's annoying. I only booked yesterday. But anyway, so I've spent like an hour doing that. That's an hour lost. But yeah, I finished Nimona finally, so I can go on my Goodreads and like move it from currently reading to like not currently reading anymore. And need to go and do some stuff. Hello, I am done filming. Had some caffeine. The video that I was filming was a Harry Potter haul. One of the items, let me just grab it. One of the items is this that is now on my keys, and I absolutely love it. And I made my makeup to like match Honeydukes, and I actually really like it. But I don't really have any of the videos to film without prepping for them, and I don't have the time to actually properly prep for them. So now I'm gonna go ahead and deal with the inevitable post-filming situation, and then I need to go and actually work. Like, today has been such a messy day. Speaking of messy, the flat is in a state. Everything's like, okay, calm down. Let's not get in there. Let's not go there. I need to check when I started this vlog because I want to do it like a weekly thing. But I don't know when I started. And I will probably not, once I start Scythe, I'm probably just gonna keep it as a book diary. Because obviously, you know. So. I'm still contemplating, should I grab another graphic novel, well, comic book that I haven't finished yet, make me really excited to do more of this and, you know, not stop reading, or should I just go for Scythe? I mean, I can do both at the same time, but hello.
Boy. See the whole thing moving very, very slightly.
Hello. What's inside? What's inside though? Oh, it's giving birth. It's birthed. Hey guys, so I just wanted to quickly pop on here to say, well, pretty much hi. I know I haven't really filmed since Friday afternoon, I think, and I haven't read anything, so you haven't missed much. But on Friday, me and Logan just went downstairs and had a couple of drinks, and then we watched Star Wars at home and just chilled. And yesterday was kind of like a emotional day because I posted one of those videos again, and as always, everyone's extremely nice and extremely sweet, but obviously it's always a bit nerve-wracking doing that, and it was just like a hard day in general. So to take my mind off things, I just started playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and I really like it. I am honestly just really tempted to skip the gym and just start playing that, which I'm not gonna do. No. So I'm gonna just get ready a little bit and head to the gym, and then hopefully clean up a bit. I'll see how tired I am. I'm gonna try and do some exercises that are easy for your wrist, because my wrist has been hurting a hell of a lot, so I must have done something, and I just wanted to let it heal properly before I do the same stuff again. But yeah, I just... Hello! So I know I already said goodbye and stuff, but... So I know I already said goodbye and everything, but just one last thing. This is like a different day. It's Monday, and I know it's a different week, but whatever. I like sharing these things because I like watching other people share these things. So I went on a little trip to the shopping center for all of the essentials, so I'm gonna skip all of like massive detergent bottles, and I'm not gonna show you the boring stuff. And the main thing that I went for was a mop, but apparently the kind of mop that I am used to is a rarity in this country, so that didn't happen. But yeah, I'm gonna skip all of the homey stuff, you know, all the wipes and whatever. Yeah, I'm sure you're not interested in that. But I did find a couple of things that some were really unexpected, and I was just like, I need this, I need to make this into a thing. So I had 2 of these things, and I'm so excited. I don't think I'm gonna make a video of it, but I wanted to mention it here. So this I actually found in Wilko. Wilko is like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's a place where you can find like really good bargain stuff for cleaning stuff. That's why I got my own like detergents and whatever, because they're like bigger packets and like whatever. They actually also have really beautiful stationery, like really cool, and they have this like sassy collection. I tried not to get anything from it, which I succeeded. Other than this, I saw this and it reminded me, I think Jess has that, something very, very similar. And I've been wanting a corkboard, but then I realized I don't actually want it. So I didn't feel like I needed this. Like, it's sort of like grid that you can like hang and then pin everything that you want to do or you want to see on your like, or you want to plan something. It's just really cool, and it's just like white, and yeah, like it's whatever. It's a memo wall. So I didn't really like want it enough to actually actively go and look for it, but I found this and it was £4. and it's awesome, and I love it. I think I'm gonna put things on it like that I'm looking forward to, or something that like brings positivity into mind, so that's cool. That's a bunch of boring things. I did end up going into Primark for a different reason, but it was in a different center, so I don't go there often because I need to take a bus. I can get quite nauseous, or I can get a headache in a bus really easily, so I try to avoid these. Like, trains are fine, but buses are not. So I don't go there often, but they do have a Primark there as well, and it's a different Primark. So I just filmed a haul, so I know I have no control, but I'm not gonna film another one just for like 2 items, so I'm gonna mention it here. One thing that I really wanted when I saw it was this travel bag. How amazing is this? It feels actually like a really good quality. It's super light, which is why I got it, because I have a bag that I really like. It's my gym bag, but it's like, it's fairly like classy looking, so you can travel with it as well. It's quite like chic, but the bag on itself is quite heavy and it's really not great for traveling. But this one is just simple, like no pockets whatsoever, so you can maximize everything, just cram it in there. And I think it's really beautiful. Like, it's so quite simple and it's really big. If I feel a little bit shy in like some sort of situation and I don't really want to show it off, that is a Hogwarts thing, although it's beautiful, so I probably will, but I can just flop it about and it's a normal bag. I love it. Then I got some black trousers because mine are done for, but they weren't like super comfortable, but these are just the ones that it will do until I find a good pair. I cannot live without like black trousers. Like, I have to have black trousers. I also got eyelash curler because it's like £1 and I lose this every time. I've been living without one for like a year and I just saw it and I was like, sure, I'll take it, even though I have barely any. So that's why I didn't feel the need to have it in my like box. But yeah, sorry, there's just like some hair or something, it just keeps tickling me. Then I got another huge pack of black socks, because that's basically, like, I know I have a lot of Harry Potter socks, but when I go outside I like my socks to be black, so I live by these. They're not the best, they don't last that long, but they're socks. I am quite okay with replacing them after a while. Then I got a big bunch of these. Then a thing that I'm really excited about though is these patches. These are like just eye patches. I don't know if you can see. These are like gel eye patches that I'm gonna pop them in the fridge, and whenever I'm having like a heavy head day or have a migraine or a headache, I'm gonna pop these bad boys on my eyes. And I think this is gonna be the best thing that I bought, and it's only £1. And the last thing that is actually Harry Potter related are these socks. I think they call them shoe liners. I don't really know this because they're like ankle length or something, but I really don't like socks that go any longer. These are like for chocolate frogs, and you guys know how much I like those. It's like honeydews, but also with some chocolate frog details, and that one is every flavor bean. So that's really, they seem really like, so that's from the Primark side. But the most exciting thing I left for the end. So this is one of the completely random buys, because I saw this, there was like a display one that was, actually I'm gonna just unwrap it so I can show it to you. But there was a display one already, obviously unwrapped, on display, as I said. I don't know if I can, so you might just have to like ignore this bit. I bet you'll see where this is going very quickly. But I saw this. This was in Hobbycraft. I went to Hobbycraft to get watercolor paper, and I saw this. Ignore this on the bag there. But I saw this. I don't know about you, but I've seen similar-ish things on Pinterest, and I know some people have done it on YouTube. I know Cherry Wallace had a video quite a long time ago, I think, where they made their, well, this is gonna play with the bag, so I'm sorry. Yeah, with the house points crystal like glasses. How are they called? Just house points, you know, the system in Harry Potter for house points. But I've never seen one like this, and this is metal, and these are like glass, like proper ones, and this is sort of like an aged metal look. But I'm fairly certain I have some old acrylic paints, but I didn't actually know if I ran out of brown or not, so I also picked up a brown one. This one is in shade burnt umber color, and I think I'm gonna paint this, and I might spray it a little bit with the copper spray that I have, and then I think what I'm gonna do, maybe display the results of the readathon, although Gryffindor did come in 4th and I am a Gryffindor, so I'm not sure if I'll do that, or I'll just make the Gryffindor win because that's my house and I would like to feel proud when I'm looking at it. I am considering showcasing the results, as in like who's having more. I think I'm either gonna use Dead Sea salt or Epsom salt, depending on what sort of gradient I want it to be. I'll try with both. I still have some coloring that I can use. I'm also considering maybe putting some essential oils, so it just, because these don't have corks, although I might see if I can find some corks for them, but it could be like a nice thing, and I'm gonna display it somewhere on my shelf. And I'm so excited about this because this was like entirely not planned, but I saw this and I mean, like, can you blame me? Ignore this, but can you blame me? Like, this is perfect. I did actually get watercolor paper, which is good because that's what I came in there for. Some masking tape and stuff like that. Have another thing that I can't really show. Have a few other things that are like not relevant to this. But another super exciting thing that I found and was not anticipating on it at all. It was in the section full of like weird things, like papier-mâché things. Are you ready? Now, this is obviously plain because I bought it just now because I saw it. And I was like, are you kidding me? Of course I'm gonna get this. Oh, also I forgot, this was like 10 pounds. Yeah, that one was only 10 pounds. And this one is 15, so it's a little bit like for like a paper thing, but you'll see why I got it. So I mentioned that I have this bronze like copper spray that I already sprayed some of the stuff at home. So imagine this sprayed with that. And it's a lion. It's a giant. I mean, in the camera it looks a little bit like a bear, but trust me, it's a lion head, and it's extremely light. It's super light. You wouldn't tell though, because when I saw a picture of this one like sprayed gray and all like on the gate, and it looked like legitimately like stone. This is obviously gonna go on the wall because it like really usefully has this already. So I'm gonna just simply spray. I was considering maybe like doing it properly, but like nah, I'm gonna mess it up or something. So I am just gonna like just spray it, pretend that it's made of like copper, and hang it on my wall. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I love that I found this. This was so random, but I love that I found it, and I bet it's gonna look great. I mean, I'm hoping that it's gonna look great. But that is everything really. I just wanted to share these two things because I think that once finished, both of these are gonna look awesome as things around the house. So yeah, whenever you like roaming random stores, just keep an eye on things that pop out to you and think of what you can turn them into. So yeah, I'll show you in some other vlog once I'm done with this, or in like a main video, but that is it for today, I think. Now going back to where I say goodbye. I thought I'm gonna come in here and say that I'm officially gonna finish this. I don't know how long I've been vlogging. I didn't really take note, so I don't know if this is a full week or not. But yeah, that's really everything. I just wanted to pop in and say hello and goodbye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't know how much fun or long this will be, but we'll see. Let me know what you've been reading this week. Have you finished anything in May yet? If not, no biggie, don't stress about it. I think the next vlog that I'm gonna upload is gonna be a book diary for sight. So if you haven't decided yet if you want to join me, I hope you do. As always, the Goodreads group for this to like discuss things between ourselves and yourselves is linked down below. If you want to join us, we would love to have you. So vlog wise, I will probably see you in 3 weeks or something, but I'll see you in other videos sooner. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you had a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!